What's up everybody, and welcome back to my Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we continued to prepare for our adventure to the surface by basically exploring the entirety of Skyloft, showing what there is to see around here, and generally just, well, exploring. And I think we even collected a couple of items too. Alright, no, still just one jelly blob. For some reason I thought we got a monster claw. Apparently not. I guess I may try to get some of those off camera in the waterfall cave because they can be useful. Usually these pots have a lot of rupees in them. Might as well show that off, I guess. But other than that, I think we are ready to take to the skies. Though when I say we're going to take to the skies, I don't mean that we're necessarily headed straight for that green pillar. But if we do head over here, Fi should alert us to something. Master, the column of light is visible from here. Dive off the ledge and call your Loftwing from here, where you can see the column of light. It is time for you to set out on your search for Zelda. You can call your Loftwing with down after you dive off. You may say that it's time. Watch your step there. Haven't they taught you at the academy that knights are always supposed to be vigilant? Sharpen up. It'll never make it to knighthood. Alrighty, so here we go. I don't know why I was so quiet just then. I completely forgot I was like recording for a moment. I'm not even gonna lie about that. I completely forgot. I literally just went so quiet. Ooh, red rupee, can I get it? If you charge into these guys, yep, you can kill the bird, apparently, and get 20 rupees off of it. It's kind of hard to do, so you have to be kind of careful about it. But there is one island that I want to visit first. Alright, so we can head down over here. And I want to hit this rock right here. If you fly into one of these, they'll give you a giant speed boost. And I actually want to head all the way down over here. You press ZR to jump off, and then use the silk cloth with the same button. And once we're here, I actually want to head over to this side, because the front entrance is actually right over here. And here's a chest. We can't open it yet. More about that later, though. There's also a save statue here if you want to use it. But let's head inside the front door of this building and see what it's all about. And now that we're inside, find out that there's a heart piece up there at one. But this is called the Lumpy Pumpkin. And we got a couple people here, like this guy, Keat. Listen to this. The old guy over there saying he saw a demon. He's obviously trying to get Keena's attention, but he won't get anywhere with these using creepy lines like that. So I'm going to assume that you're Keena. Well, welcome. I can see from your handsome outfit that you're a Skyloft knight. But make yourself at home. Have the rupees sitting on top of the chandelier caught your eye? Not really, but that piece of heart has. Don't go thinking that you can get those down, you hear? You might think that you could knock the rupees down by bumping into something and making that chandelier shake, but don't even think about it. Are we clear? Sorry, Keena, no. In fact, I wonder if there's a way we can shake the foundation of this place. It looks like it's hanging from this beam. So maybe if... Stitch? Hey, Link. I didn't think I'd see you here, but I bet you're wondering what I'm doing here. I really don't care, to be honest. Not really? I always knew you weren't a bug lover like me. No, just looking for bugs then. I wonder if I hit this pole right here. No reflecting on the balcony. Big ruckus caused the chandelier to shake. It would be a shame if I, for example, did that and then maybe did it again. Or maybe here. Whoops. Why would you do that? Get down here and come here this instant. Whoops. But I mean, hey, at least we got our first piece of heart. And only 3 more to go to make another heart container, I guess. And sure, if I talk to all these guys, they're gonna scold me like Kina here. Don't even pretend it was an accident. I put signs up there to warn people to be careful of the chandelier and everything. Well, I wash my hands of the whole thing. Don't be surprised if my dad gives you a royal chewing out. Alright, well, I guess I'd better talk to him. What is wrong with you? Just look at what you've done. You broke my fancy custom-ordered chandelier. You're going to be working for me for free until you pay off every single rupee that chandelier cost me. Got that? Alright, fine. Are you ready to own up to your responsibilities? Sure. That's right, and I'm going to hold you to that. Let's not waste any time putting you to work. I need you to deliver my famous soup to Iga, Skyloft's Knight Commander. The Knight Commander is a regular here. He says he can't get his day started without a bowl of my soup. What do you say? Are you ready to deliver some soup to the Knight Commander? Yep, indeed I am. And this is why I said in the last episode to not fill up that empty bottle, because you're going to need it for this. Alright then, here's the hot pumpkin soup. Deliver that to the Knight Commander. And we got some hot pumpkin soup. The homemade soup is Pum's specialty. But watch it, it'll get cold in 5 minutes. Listen up, kid. The Knight Commander hates cold soup. So you're going to take this hot soup over to him. I'd say you've got to deliver it in less than 5 minutes or the soup will get cold. And don't worry, you have plenty of time. If you leave right now, you'll have plenty of time to get it over there to him. So don't worry, but just don't dawdle around too much, or else you'll put yourself in a little bit of a tricky situation in which you may not be able to deliver it in time. But yeah, this guy, we're going to be working for him for quite a while until we can pay off the rest of that chandelier. But I mean, we got the piece of heart, so I guess it's not that bad. Alright, so, yeah, if you don't have an empty bottle, you will not be able to pick up that pumpkin soup, and you'll have to end up either A, waiting until later to do this quest, or B, have to empty out your empty bottle, and then waste all the money you spent on whatever you bought while you were in Skyloft, I guess. So just, I want to warn you of that. Please, you know, keep that in mind, I guess, as you're, oh, I missed it. I'm not going back for it. But you guys should probably remember Aegis. He's the Knight Commander over here on Skyloft. And he's in the sparring hall right down here. You can look down by pressing ZL. And then you jump off with ZR. And we'll land right back on Skyloft. Sweet. And once we've done that, we'll simply just walk over here to the sparring hall. And take this on inside to Aegis. And see what he has to say about it. Hey, Link, have you been working on your swordsmanship? I smell something. Another earthy aroma. Is that my favorite pumpkin soup? I asked the owner of the Lumpy Pumpkin to bring me some, but you went out of your way to deliver it to me. Yeah, I did. Yes, give it to me. Alright, here you go. So good. This is the stuff. Pumpkin soup is the best, piping hot. Well done. Say thanks to the owner for me. Alright, sure thing. And that's quest number 1. Now, we don't actually have to travel back to the Lumpy Pumpkin for right now. Because the next time we travel over there, he will kind of just say like, oh, you delivered the soup. Fantastic. And then tell us that he'll need us to continue to work for him, and he'll say, I'm going to deduct that from your pay, and then he'll tell you that he needs a little bit of time to figure out what you're going to do next, and so come back to him later. So there's really no need to go back over there right now unless you just want to see him say that, because he won't give us another job to do for the moment. But now that we're here, I'm actually going to come over here. This mysterious elixir is known as a revitalization potion. Simply pour it on a broken shield, and in moments the shield will be as good as new. It's amazing. Not only that, but this multi-purpose mixture will even restore 4 hearts. So how about something to take on your adventures? Or your travels? It's only 30 rupees. Sure thing. And we got some revitalization potion. This potion fully replenishes your shield gauge and also restores 4 hearts. Thanks to you, sweetie. Or thank you, sweetie. If you want a potion powered up, go see my husband at the end of the counter. He can make something up for you. I actually want to show this guy off, though. It's Birdie again. Hello, welcome to my humble little side business over here. I infuse the potions my wife makes with new ingredients to increase their power. There's nothing really, just something I like to do. Well, do you have any potions you'd like me to infuse? Sure. These are the potions you are currently carrying that I can infuse. Alright, so let's look at this revitalization potion. Automatically repairs your shield when broken and then restores 8 hearts instead. But you need a woodland rhino beetle, a skyloft mantis, and some Deku hornets, which we have none of. Though all of these items we can get in the next area, actually. And infusing potions aren't too expensive either. That was only 20 rupees. Oh, so you're not interested. Well, I hope to see you again soon. Well, I can't say I'm not interested. I just don't have the money for it. And let's go ahead and head on outside. There is actually one more island that I'd like to visit real quick while we're here on Skyloft. Skyloft was kind of like the in-between of the two places. The next island's actually way off in this direction. So we'll need to head over here and then head out into the sky. And you can see the island that I'm looking for right in front of me right here. So we'll simply fly through this exit. You see it kind of looks like a tower down here. And here we go. We can fly all the way over here, and you can start to see the island come into view. It's this one right here directly in front of me. I'll simply fly in. It's got some like bamboo growing out the top. And oh, sorry, Loft Wang, that disappeared so suddenly. I didn't mean to make you hit the wall there, but let's go ahead and head on inside here. And sure enough, would you look who it is? It's Peter. Whoa, is that you, Link? Never thought I'd run into you here. This here's my secret spot where I come to work the kinks out of my sword arm. There was a time I was the most popular guy in all of Skyloft. Folks were always cheering me on like it was a parade, but as you know, time passes. And I'm the young buck I used to be. I want to get stressed, and I'm worried about my darling daughter all the time. I mean, look at this belly. I mean, I guess at least you're honest about it. Maybe? I'm not sure. That's what drives a fellow like you to come chop some bamboo. Let me tell you, there's no better way to sweat off those pounds. Here's an idea, Link. Why don't you try slicing some bamboo? Alright, sure thing. That's the spirit. Chop away, boy. Hold up a second. Get your horses holded. There's gotta be a way to spice things up a notch or 3. Yep, that's the ticket right there. You're gonna take a swing at that whittling down that big bamboo right in the middle of the room. Thing is, see, it's a contest to see how many cuts you can get before it hits the ground. If you're good enough, you'll stroll out here with a prize. It'll cost you 10 rupees to see what you're made of. You wanna give it a try? You bet. Alright then, let's get to slicing. Alright, so simply all you do is swipe back and forth. Can't promise that I'll be great at this. I got 5 times. That was pretty bad. Hold up, son. You're all done? Let's count those cuts. Your score this time is 5. You're not lighting any records on fire with that score, son. You gotta get at least 15 cuts. I normally don't do that bad, but for some reason, I swiped left every single time when doing that. Sharpen up your concentration. There's no prize for sloppy slicing. Well, look at that. Now that I take a gander at the thing, it's clear you got yourself a stubby little sword. You did mighty well considering that. See, the longer the sword you got, the easier it is to zip through bamboo like a loaf of warm butter. If you get yourself a longer blade in the future, come back and try again. You'll be surprised at what a little extra steel can do for your chopping score. Come back whenever you feel like you might want to chisel up that sword arm. I would pay for this again, but I really like to save my rupees for something else. You see, the key here is to swipe left and right, just like that. And you know what? Actually, let me show you and I'll give it another go, because this game does kind of pass out rupees like candy, to be honest. I need my A game to top 5. I don't think so. I just did while we were not in the mini game. So let's try that one more time. You can also get treasure from this, I should mention. Yeah, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I got 17 that time. That's actually not bad. But we can't get treasure, I think, as we'll see here. Hold up, son. You're all done. Let's count those cuts. Your score this time was 17. Oh, a new record. Way to go, kid. Well, you got miles to go, but I'll give you something for your effort. Here's 30 rupees. I actually made our money back, and 10 more. Next time, shoot for 20 cuts. Well, yeah, stubby little sword is gonna say the same thing again. So do keep that in mind, though. Once we get a longer blade, at some point, I'm sure, we can come back and try to increase our score. But once you get 20 cuts, though, you can indeed, I guess there's really another way to say this, but you can increase, well, if you get 20 cuts, you'll get treasure. That's what I'm trying to say. I don't know why that was so hard for me to get out. But yeah, 20 cuts will get you some sort of treasure. I believe the treasures you can get are like evil crystals, ornamental skulls, goddess plumes, different things like that. Nothing that we've seen quite yet, but they are on the treasures list. I'll show them off here. You can get, I think even bird feathers, or let me think. I think it's monster horns or ornamental skulls, goddess plumes, blue bird feathers, and evil crystals. Maybe I think those are the 4 or 5 different things you can get from this game, depending on how high of a score you get. But anyway, I think that's actually just about gonna do it all for this episode here, guys. So if you guys did like this part, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. It helps the channel a lot. And if you want to see more content like this, please do consider subscribing. Once again, guys, my name is Connor. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.